Hello, hello, hello. Well, this is the first video that I've done in a long time, and I wanted to do this video for several reasons. First, I was just on Facebook and scrolling as we do, and there are things going on in my life, with my family that I want to be a part of. Like I want to have time to do, but I don't. I don't have time to do it. Like I literally don't. Like I want to, but because of everything that's going on in my life that I don't want to do, I have to do. So that means my time is limited. One of the things that being an entrepreneur allows us to do is have the freedom to make decisions about our life. It gives us the freedom to make decisions about how we want to spend our time, whether that's with family, with clients, with, whatever it is that we want to do. It's all based on us. Like I can make the decisions for myself, and that's called freedom. It's true freedom. And most entrepreneurs, when you get into this space of making money for yourself, that is one of the first things that people experience. The idea that I can move when I want to, not move when I don't want to. I can take time off and visit with family that needs me. I can be a real part of my own life. It's like if you're doing nothing but working, going to school, and doing all of your normal routine things like getting your kids ready for their day and making dinner and paying bills, then when are you actually truly living? The only time that a lot of us truly live is on Sundays when we're at church and we're praising God, and when we're on vacation. And that's only if we get a chance to truly take more than 3 or 4 days off work and go somewhere and do exactly what we want to do, whether that's something or nothing. But I'm here to tell you that you can live. God didn't put us on this earth so that all we do is give our time, our thoughts, and everything else about us to one entity for their benefit. Now, don't get me wrong, I truly enjoy my job. It takes a lot of my time, but I enjoy it. I complain about my hours sometimes, but the job itself, I truly enjoy it. Now, would I give it up? In a heartbeat. Just because we enjoy some things doesn't mean that we wouldn't prefer spending our time doing something else. I'm actually getting ready for a vacation. And when I tell you it's so needed right now, it's like it's going to be a real breather for me because I so need it. Like my physical body needs it, my mental state needs it, my business needs it, my family needs it. Even if it's me going away for a couple of days, they need me gone. And so I want to be able to do this or prepare for this more often. Okay, now don't get me wrong. When you have your own business, you do have to work really hard in a lot of areas. You wear a lot of hats, but you still have that freedom to choose your own schedule. I was able to experience that last summer. April of 2016, I quit my job. I was unhappy. I wanted to move on. And so to not prolong it any longer, because sometimes when God tells you to move, you need to move. It's not, and I'm going off on a tangent right here, but it's not a smart thing to do, or we have been conditioned to think that it's not a smart thing to do to quit your job and not have another job or not have another way to bring in money. But I tell you, in that space, and this may not work for everybody, this is not something I want people to just start turning in their notices and leaving their jobs. I had a discussion with my honey, and I said I'm unhappy, and he knew it. You know, when you're coming home crying or you don't want to go to work, you're just really unhappy. So the goal was I would turn in my notice, and then I would look for work somewhere else. Okay, and I would just take a chance and hope that it would be something that I wanted. One of the other things at my particular job, I felt like I wasn't being used for my purpose. I had the title, but I felt like I wasn't doing that work. And when you have went to school for something in particular, you want to do that. And I felt like I was losing everything that I knew to be true for my profession because I wasn't using it. And I was unhappy about that. And there are things in life that we do that make us unprepared for the next level in our life. And I knew that the job I was doing was not preparing me for my future, where I wanted to go. Okay. So that may be for somebody. I didn't have, I wasn't going to talk about that, but maybe that's for somebody. So I just want to really say that take it serious. Sometimes we have to slow down. I had to slow down with my entrepreneurial journey and really not so much as get clear about what I wanted to do, but I needed to get clear about how I wanted to offer it. Okay? So some of you, you know what you want to do. You're doing things. You're making small amounts of money, or you're making lots of money in a small amount of time, but you're not being able to do it often enough. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like, that is the same thing as a person who's not making any money. Because I know some of you are not in business for yourself to live this double life. We don't start businesses to live a double life. We don't start businesses so that it can always be the side hustle. We start businesses so that we can change our lives, so that we can do something better for our families, right? Right? Yeah, like that's part of the reason. And when those changes don't happen, now the side business or the side hustle is just causing more stress on you, because our bodies and our minds and our families can only balance the two for so long. So I have something for you. I'm going to share with you what I use to help get myself out of this thinking that I'm going to just always be like this. Like, I need help. I need an assistant. Well, when you need an assistant and you're just getting started with your business, you can't afford an assistant. Not in the capacity that you think you need one, right? So what I had to start doing is looking at things in a different way. I had to understand that while I'm clear about what I want to do, I had to learn how to group everything together so that I'm not just working in my business or working on my business, but I'm working in my business. I'm making money. Make money, grow your business. Make money, grow your business. Those two things are very important. If you're not making money, you're not in business. 8 out of 10 people fail. I would say 8 out of 10 businesses fail, but no, the people fail. So 8 out of 10 of us, if 10 of us were lined up right now, 8 of us would fail at this thing called business. You can get up all you want to and fail again. You're still in the 8. Well, I don't want to be in the 8. I don't want you to be in the 8, because we don't have to be in the 8. We just have to learn how to balance the transition in our life that we're asking for. It's hard. It's really hard. A lot of sacrifices. A lot of things you're not going to be able to attend. I hate it when I can't attend girls' night. I mean, because up until my business, girls' night was a big part of my time. But I had to learn to say no, because when I set a schedule to work on my business, I have deadlines. And even if I'm not working on my business and I'm working for my traditional job, I have to get those things out of the way because my business needs me. And my business is serving you. If I don't show up, you don't get what you need. If you don't show up in your business, your clients and customers don't get what they need. If we don't show up, God can't come through and bless us. He can't take us to that next level. He can't give you what you desire. Okay, so back to what I have for you. Now, before I tell you exactly what it is, I do want to say this. I avoided having to do this because I felt like I knew it. I felt like I knew everything. This is my business. This is how I want to do it. And this is going to work. This is how it has to work because it's my business. I get to make the decisions. But if it ain't working and if it ain't bringing you any money, you've got to do something different, Miss Leonard. This is what I told myself. So all of you out there who are doing things and you're not getting the results, you've got to do something different. So what can you do different? First thing I had to do, I had to look at what I was doing. I had to look at the things that I was putting my business into. How was I spending my time? And what I found was I was doing a lot of things. Lots of things. But the things that I was doing were not income producing things. Yes, they're needed. Work their way up. They're going to make me look better and all that. But they weren't income producing things. So what I had to do while I'm in this in-between stage of traditional job, business, family getting what they need in between, it's very difficult. I decided that I was only going to do the things that led to money. Everything else, I'm going to put it away. I'm going to put it in a box. I'm going to make note of it. And then once a month, I will focus on that. For you, it may be twice a month. But for me, it's once a month. So I'm not going to try to set up a web page right now when I can do something else that's going to make me money tomorrow. Because a web page is going to take me 30 days because I'm not a tech person. See, if you're a tech person, maybe you can get it done quicker. Or if you're not willing to hire anybody, but if you're willing to hire somebody, then yeah, maybe you meet with them, you get it done, and then it's done. I want to also caution you all, since we're talking about web pages, please do not pay for a web page that you need someone to update for you every single time you need to change something. So what that means is, make sure you're able to go in and make changes, and you need to ask this up front. If they say, oh, it's really easy, have them show you how easy it is, because we're all at different levels of tech, right? Okay, so back to what I have for you. So what I did, I found myself making lists of things to do, and then I would ask myself, the things that I have on my list, are they directly affected to how I'm going to make my money this month? And if the answer was no, it got moved to a different list, something that was like a waiting area. Okay? So what that means is you need a planner of sorts that's going to help you maximize your efforts. Okay? So you're going to be able to bring together your revenue goals, so how much money you want to make, and your action goals. What are the things you need to be doing? And you're not going to do action goals until after you have determined your revenue goal. The action goals for me had to be things that was required of me in order to meet my revenue goal. So if my goal was $500 for the month, I need to know that if I do A, B, C, and D, I'm going to reach my goal. But if I do X, Y, and Z, that may be filing, looking for a personal assistant, whatever, these things don't make me direct money. There are things that are needed, and they are things that in the long run you will see the benefit financially. But in order to make $500 this month, that's not going to help me. So it's very important for you to be open and honest with yourself about the things you do that make money. This is important. Why? Because when you are in the in-between stages of traditional job and owning your own business, you need to make money. You don't have the advantage of other people who are full-time entrepreneurs. You don't have the advantage they have where they can work on their business and make money and get new clients and do all of those things within a day's time. You are probably working on your business after you've gotten home from work, fixed dinner for your family, got the kids to bed, and now it's midnight or after midnight, and now you're going to pull an all-nighter to get some things done. I don't even have kids at home with me, and I still have to do that because I still have to cook dinner. So think about that, okay? So what I want you to do right now is go to LakeyshaLeonard.com, and you're going to be able to get the Revenue and Action Goal Planner. And I want you to use it. And I want you to use it in such a way that you are able to really truly get serious about how are you going to make this transition so that your business is profitable and so that you cannot be in this middle state. It's very difficult. It's going to require time. It's going to require sacrifice, but you can do it. You're either going to have some trial and error. You're going to tell yourself, this doesn't work. I don't need this. Because, hell, it's my planner, and I said it. Because I didn't want to do it. It's like when you're so caught up in work and business and family, it's like one more thing for me to do is just so hard to conceive. Like, I don't have the capacity to do anything else. I don't have the capacity to make another list. I just need to get these things done. And that's what you want to focus on. But I'm telling you, you spin your wheels. You're doing a lot of things. Now, eventually, you'll have everything sorted out. And if you're like me, by the time you get everything sorted out, there's some new technology out there. There's something new people are doing. There's a new way to get clients. And you have just now figured out or made time for the old thing. So go to my website, LakeyshaLeonard.com, and get the Revenue in Action Goal Planner. And each month you need to make sure that you are doing the steps to that. Okay? It's going to ask you some other questions on there to help you define exactly what you need to do for the month. But I'm telling you, it's going to help you just like it helped me. So if you all have any questions, please post your comments below, ask your questions, and then I'll get back to you. I'm going to try to respond as soon as I can. And let's just learn how to rock it out. Let's just learn how to be more productive with our time. Let's learn how to do more with less. That's basically what you have to do, because you are in the middle of your journey. You're in the beginning of your journey, but you're in a middle space. And you can't get rid of it. You can't quit your job because you need the income. And you don't want to quit your job and then be forced to take less because you need right now. So don't get caught up in that. What you do is you fix your mind, make sure you're clear about what's going on in your business, and you focus on making money. Because money is what is going to deliver you from this middle space. Okay, so go to LakeyshaLeonard.com, get your Revenue in Action Goal Planner. And if you have any questions, like I said, just post your questions in the comments below. And I look forward to all of you. Join me in Next Level with Lakeysha Leonard. It's my Facebook group. We're going to, do whatever we need to do there. It's the go-to spot to learn everything you need to learn, ask questions, get help, share your wins, your challenges. Let us help you. Let the other people in the group, they may be able to discuss things with you. And it's just a place. You need a place for people who are like you, other entrepreneurs. You need a spot to go to so that we can all work together. Okay, enjoy your Revenue in Action Goal Planner, and I know that it's going to help you the way that it helped me. And just have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. This has been Lakeysha, your business coach, and I am signing off.